welcome to Navina Vidya. If you've not subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. This video is another basic mathematics concept. It is just multiplication, which, as you know, is quite a basic concept in mathematics. But again, like every basic thing, it is important to get a good understanding of it. And I hope this video helps you understand multiplication well. Now, the easiest way to appreciate multiplication is to see it as repetitive addition. So what that means is when you keep adding over and over and over, it becomes multiplication. Now, the special thing about addition and multiplication is that when you do them, you always end up with something more than what you started with. So that is quite a common thing between addition and multiplication. So multiplication is repeated addition. Now we will see in a bit more detail why I say that. So let's take, for example, your mother, so one person in your family comes and gives you 2 chocolates. Yeah. And then the other person in your family, let's say your father, comes and gives you 2 more chocolates. And then your brother comes and gives you 2 more chocolates. Now, if you have to find out how many chocolates you now have in total, what would you do? You could add these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So by just adding these, you can come to the answer 6. But you can also do multiplication. Each of them have given you 2 chocolates. So 2, and then you have another 2. So you have, let's start this off. You have 2 chocolates. Another person gives you another 2 chocolates. And another person gives you 2 more chocolates. So now how many do you have in total? That's 2, add 2, add 2. So you're adding 2 3 times and you end up with 6. So you could have counted one by one and come up with the answer 6. Or you could have added this 2, 2 and 2 and come up with the answer 6. Or you could do multiplication. So how many people came and gave you the chocolates? 3 people gave you 2 chocolates. So 3 times 2, because each of them gave you chocolates 2 chocolates. So 3 people give you 2 chocolates. So 3 times 2 equals 6. That is the same as adding 2 3 times. So 1, 2, another 2, another 2. You did that 3 times and hence ended up with 6. That is the same as 3 times 2, which is 6. So now you can see how if I repeatedly add, I end up with multiplication. So let's look at another way of viewing multiplication. It is still in line with the principle that it is repetitive addition, but let's look at it more like an array. So here you have 2 rows, row 1 and row 2 of apples. Now in row 1 there are 3 apples and row 2 also has 3 apples. So how many apples do we have in total? You can add them, yes, 3 add 3 and tell me the answer as 6. Very good if you could do that. But you can also multiply and come up with that answer. So there are 2 rows, so 2 times, what is there in each row? 3 apples. So 2 times 3 is 6 apples. Because 2 times 3 is 3, add 3. So I need to add 3 and 3 once to get the answer 6. So 2 times 3 is 6. So you can see how an array can help you understand multiplication as well. Now let's say you have another row of apples. So how many rows do you now have? You have 3 rows of apples. And each row, so 3 rows, and each row has 3 apples. So how many do we have in total? 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is, now you can count if you don't know already, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is, we already know there's 3, another 3 is 6, another 3 is 9. Because 3 add 3 add 3. So this is how you arrived at 9, but that is the same as multiplying them. Why do you need to do multiplication? Why can't you just keep doing addition over and over and over? Because when the size of these arrays become big, like say you have 25 apples in each row, it is not going to be possible for you to just keep using your fingers and add. And that is one of the reasons why you need to learn multiplication. Once you've understood this, please try and learn each multiplication table. It is very useful to remember those multiplication tables. Just to give a quick overview of multiplication tables, we'll normally start with the 2 times table. So 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 4. Let's stop it there for ease of understanding. So 2 times 1, that means you just have 2 only once because this is 1. So you only have 2 once, that means it's just 2. 2 times 2 means you have 2 twice, so that is 2, add another 2, which is 4. 2 times 3 is 2 3 times. So 2, add 2, add 2, which is 6. 2 times 4 is 2, add 2, add 2, add 2. Can you see the number of 2's there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we are supposed to do 2 times 4. So this is 8. Because 2 add 2 is 4, 4 add 2 is 6, 6 add 2 is 8. Now to get the next numbers, you can just keep adding 2 to the numbers because all you're doing is incrementing the numbers by 2. You're increasing the numbers by 2. This one had 2 2's, it became 4. But this one has 3 2's, which is just one more 2 in comparison with this. So from 4, it goes to 6. So you can also see this as counting in 2's. So you can learn it as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and use the rest of your fingers to learn the rest of them. This is one good way to get started with learning the times tables because now you know 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 5 is 10. So you can use your fingers to find out what your answer is. However, this could slow you down over time. So it is better for you to memorize as well. Now that you know how you got there, just by repeated addition, you get the times tables. Now that you know it, look at it every day. Look at the times table charts every day and do 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. And if you remember it this way, when I ask you quickly, like say 2 11s are, 2 times 11, you don't have to keep using your fingers all the time. It definitely speeds up your calculation if you do memorize your tables. So it is quite essential. It's an important aspect of mathematical calculation. So please work on memorizing your tables. I'll see you on another video. I hope you like this video. And like I said, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. See ya.